Fellas, AC here. Welcome to another video. First of all, thank you very much for your very kind, amazing, warm comments on my first video after a long time, which was Spring 2022 video for designer fragrances. And this is basically a follow-on video for niche fragrances for Spring 2022. So, here we go. I want to do a video basically which focuses on true niche fragrances. These are really high quality fragrances. If you put your money on these fragrances, you'll be rewarded handsomely. They are amazingly complex, rich, full experience when it comes to spring fragrances. Right? 6 in this list are reviewed, 6 fragrances, and 4 are yet to be reviewed. The last 4 are the ones which I haven't reviewed yet, but I will. So let's start. I'll start the list with a Guerlain. Neroli Outrenoir. This fragrance is now discontinued and still widely available. And why I'm including this is because there are very few fragrances which smell like this and can do what this does. So it goes without saying the top is dominated by Neroli and orange blossom, but the middle of the fragrance contains some amazing notes. One is very juicy green tea leaf, and then soil tincture and incense, which smoky, earthy tea, which really took my breath away. I've done a full review, you can check it out, so I won't spend too much time, but the complexity of this fragrance and the contrast, and the bottom of the fragrance has warm vanillic benzoin, which is just amazing. Exactly what you need on a bright spring sunny day. When it's not too warm, it's actually going to get cooler and cooler as the day progresses. That's the kind of smell this is, and it's very invigorating and fresh. And very soon, I'll do a video of a fragrance that smells very similar to Neroli Outrenoir. Very soon. Next on the list is a fruity, masculine, woody chypre, and it's a Roja, and it's called Oligarch. It's one of my absolute favorite fragrances, and after me raving and ranting about it for a long time, many people from my channel subscribers have gone ahead and bought this fragrance, and they've been equally impressed with this fragrance. So this fragrance is huge. It's got about 20 odd notes, yeah. But as a fruity chypre, the top of the fragrance has citrusy, fruity elements, many citruses along with blackcurrant. Then the middle of the fragrance has some very exotic notes like coconut and champaca, but mostly it's a floral, fleshy floral note, middle. And then the base of the fragrance has this outstanding juniper berry, which normally is seen as a top note, if not a middle note. Yeah, here it's in the base. It's very unique, leathery, woody base with leather, amber. Just an amazing chypre. It's a very fine fragrance, and you get your money's worth. It's very expensive, but if you are into chypres, if you like chypre fragrances, and particularly if you like fruity chypre fragrances which smell amazing in spring, you should really try this fragrance. Yeah, expensive but worth every penny. Oligarch by Roja. Next on my list is an Acqua di Parma, and it is again a sensational fragrance. This one is Acqua di Parma Colonia Essenza. Now, Essenza's bottle has changed, but I understand the fragrance hasn't changed. So this one has a very screechy opening. It's Neroli and very carbolic industrial smell of Neroli, but it's balanced with some amazing notes like orange and tangerine. The fragrance within 5-10 minutes turns into this very smooth, elegant, super confident masculine fragrance. The top selling point for me is rose and clove, which are combined in this fragrance. A stunning note. That combination is $1 million. And then you have base is ambery musk. So chewy, resinous, ambery Fujia. Fabulous fragrance for spring. And I think many people from my channel know this fragrance. Even before I reviewed it, because it was only last year when I reviewed it. Even before I reviewed it, there have been people on my channel commenting, you should review this fragrance. Superb fragrance. Next on my list is a fragrance which, if you live in a tropical country, you will know this. After it rains, and when it stops raining, when you go out, you smell this beautiful earth, petrichor, It doesn't smell like petrichor, but the whole feel of after rain sensation is what the next fragrance is all about. It's called Timbuktu by Artisan Parfumeur. This is a creation by François Dimachi, who I consider to be a genius. This fragrance has green mango, which goes beautifully in spring, especially if you live in a tropical country. And then there's this African flower, it's called Karo Karunde. It's very sour, smoky, resinous sweet, and vetiver. Green, dry. Superb vetiver fragrance, very tropical in feel and smell. I highly recommend you try this fragrance if you haven't. It's again very difficult to get hold of in this bottle. The newer formulation, I don't know how it is, but I'm told it's okay. I do not know, but I'm told. I have not tried it myself. Next on my list is a modern citrus woody fragrance. It is Alloway by Parfums de Malle. Now this fragrance is very strong, but people, this is very strong. People sometimes complain that they can't smell this fragrance. The performance is pretty weak. For me, this fragrance is super nuclear. This fragrance is very, very strong. So it has two notes in the middle which really get me every time. And that's neroli and orange blossom. I'm a sucker for those two notes. The top is very tangy and peppery. It's compared to Lalique White, which I have a full bottle of, and I don't agree. There's no similarity, right? And the base has this musk and ambroxan, which create a very strong woody musky scent signature. Plus the citruses. Superb summery, springy fragrance. For summer it's a bit too strong, but if you can't smell this fragrance, I can only put it down to the fact that you're overspraying. And maybe there is, your nose is going nose blind because there's a lot of isotonic super in this fragrance. So that could be one of the reasons. Next on my list is an Amber Fougere, another one. And this one, when I reviewed it, I give it a 10 out of 10. It is a Tom Ford. I don't have a full bottle. I have a decant. It is Tom Ford Private Blend Beau de Jour. Beau de Jour is making waves at the moment because of its signature line. And this is the Private Blend version which came out earlier than the signature line. And this is a fragrance which really gets me because it has the most finest patchouli, spicy, wonderful, full-bodied patchouli with amber. But the top of the fragrance has all the fougere elements and also oak moss, nice oak moss. I've done a full review, you can check it out. But this is a complete duel between lighter green notes paired on top of earthy, spicy, warm notes. That's why I call it an Amber Fougere. There's a category called Amber Fougere. One of the best examples of Amber Fougere. Very, very fine fragrance. And if you don't want to spend private blend prices, you can go for Zino Davidoff, which featured, by the way, in my design list. Superb fragrance. So these are the 6 fragrances I've reviewed. Now the 4 left are the ones which I haven't reviewed yet, but I will. Next on my list is a fragrance which is making an entrance for the very first time in any one of my lists. And it is Etruscan Water by Francesca Bianchi. Now Etruscan Water really is a 10 out of 10 fragrance. I have not reviewed it. I've just started sampling it. And this is again another, it's a chypre, it's classed as a chypre. But boy, there's this stunning base. So it basically is a very green, citrusy top, like a fougere, where it veers into chypre territory because of just amazing, it's a very base heavy fragrance, but just amazing base notes. One is patchouli, second one is a stunning ambergris, and the third one is oak moss, I believe. I can't remember exactly, but this is very ambery. The fragrance turns like a very golden sunset amber on your skin with all the chypre woody elements. Superb fragrance. Another great fragrance for spring stroke autumn. I'm debuting this fragrance as a spring because of its beautiful shimmery green sunrise kind of bright sunrise kind of feel the fragrance gives me. Superb on on a chilly spring sunny morning. This is just amazing. Next on my list is my Misty Forest smell. Whenever I spray this fragrance, it takes me to a morning walk through a misty forest. It is a sandalwood fragrance. It smells absolutely stunning. It has to be a little warm. It's not warm yet here, but it is Diptyque Tam Dao EDT. My God, this fragrance, it's just, as I said, it takes me through a beautiful sunny morning through a misty forest. It's got two elements that get me. One is cypress right at the top, combined with myrtle, so green, herbaceous, and then middle has this beautiful sawdusty, slightly sweet, woody sandalwood. Amazing. And the base has got musk. These notes are just amazing for spring. This fragrance is made for spring. It's an experience. It doesn't project that much, so you wouldn't get many compliments wearing it, but it's so personal. It's like a morning walk with your thoughts, as I said, through a misty forest. Amazing fragrance. One of the best sandalwood experiences in my collection. Next one on my list is a golden green sunny bright fragrance. The name doesn't do it justice, but the fragrance is absolutely amazing. It is Frederic Malle French Lover. Now this one, what a fragrance this is. So Angelica is the star of the show. The fragrance has this amazing galbanum at the top. This is sweet, sour, green, as I said, golden, green. And then, can't remember the base, but this amazing note in the base which smells a little bit sandalwoody. Oh, hang on. There's this amazing note of cedar in this fragrance, which probably gives it that golden hue. So green, golden, woody, just amazing. But French Lover, I don't know why they called it French Lover. I have to do a full review anyways, but this is just an experience, amazing experience. Has to be a little bit warm for you to enjoy this fragrance. Galbanum, just amazing galbanum. Remember, if you've watched my designer list, I started the list with Chanel number 19 because of its famed galbanum. This galbanum here is equally amazing. Galbanum is just a stunning note if used properly. It's just amazing for spring fragrances. Last one on my list is a golden sunny morning, and it's called, let me show you the fragrance. It's called Sunshine Man. It is like waking up to a golden sunny spring morning and just looking forward to your day. It's a very uplifting, bright, beautiful fragrance. Lavender. Lavender is a superb note for spring, and it's combined with brandy. Warm lavender, warm green herbaceous lavender sitting on top of many notes in the bottom, but vanilla is what I remember. So it's a warm vanillic lavender with brandy, warmth brandy. So that's why I said it's a sunny morning, the warmth, freshness, energizing. Those are the words. I love this scent. It's very Amouage like. It doesn't have the kind of beastly smoky performance, but it's such a beautiful scent. I'll do a full review very, very soon. Sunshine Man by Amouage, last fragrance in the list. I'm hoping you enjoyed this video and hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.